Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Shador. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. This one, a deep shot for Rice to the 20. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay.
They're down and 3.
Cut back there. Cut. Let's go now. Cut.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, right side. He's got it. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This one complete, right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Let's go. Get it. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes the Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action now with Sanders. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 67-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Markham down right at the 10-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got ready.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. The carry here for ETN. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Sanders. On man left side, it's caught. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, it's May. Back complete to Henderson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to
All
go.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, come out with me. Here.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Patriots will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action. It's Sanders. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the fourth time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is May. There's Johnson, the tight end. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is May. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will cut the deficit down to 4.
Patriots 24.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
Jr. on the tackle. yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Steelers 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Shador. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Travis Etienne. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, New England.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here's Etienne. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Steeler first down.
On play action, Shador. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup for 7.
The 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rice open, he's got it. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that? Take it.
Now, May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional, and this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May, and that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
There you go, Scott. Crack all 80.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one complete to Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Now Gibson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Patriots.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he will score again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
38. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Here's May again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's punch it in. Great job, great job. Hey, what's that? Yep, you there.
Throw again is May. That is caught by the tight end. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Patriots 44.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it, but now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. This run straight ahead for ETN.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Here we go, stack. Cowboy 80.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They go play action now with Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco. Check smash, check smash.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here is 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That'll be complete to Gibson.
May's pass.
Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is May. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. May to the air once more. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Out of the gun, here's May. Left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've